coming up on the August edition of Channel 12's Lakeside News. In this month's Around the Lake, we'll introduce you to Amber Johnson, who uses her love of photography to help abandoned animals find a home. The city of Woodland will be featured in another edition of the Member City Showcase. We'll preview Maple Plains' upcoming Centennial celebration. And our favorite culinary expert, Barb Calhoun, will create another delicious dish for summer. Lakeside News is next. Hi, I'm Chris Feld and welcome to Lakeside News, where you'll find news and events from around the lake area. Each month, we spotlight individuals that are making a difference in their community. In this edition of Around the Lake, we'll feature Amber Johnson, who uses her love of photography to help shelter dogs find a home. Tyler Rabe reports.
Sometimes they're a little camera shy.
Photographer Amber Johnson provides her talent to local rescue shelters, and she does it all for the underdog.
Who's a good boy? I love animals so much. I mean, I really want to connect with all these animals, and I really know that it gives the animals such a better chance at getting a home or literally saving their life is having a picture that captures that personality.
That's too far up, you silly goose.
The glaring eyes from the flash was kind of my, I gotta get in there and help moment. I'm gonna start taking photos. Any fosters, any rescues want a, good photo session, and I do this, at least a few times a month with certain different rescues, and then I go to animal control every week. So it's just so crucial and important for them to have a really great photograph, and animals are getting adopted left and right way faster than they were. I would say more or less I tried other things that I thought I may like, and my path kept bringing me back here. That's pretty much all it was. So I listened this time. When I am photographing these animals, bringing out their personality is crucial. It's so important. It's just making sure they're comfortable. You cannot force an animal to, pose for a picture. So I think kind of warming them up to you, letting them know that you're okay, you're safe with some treats or toys, then they're able to just relax. I usually am as low to the ground as I can be. Usually I'm shooting, on my stomach, I'm sitting on the floor, just anywhere where they're not feeling intimidated. Anything to really kind of get them going, okay, this lady's okay, and she's gonna be doing something good for us.
Hi, oh hello, oh hello, 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 hello.
For me to be able to just play with them, is not only fun for them, but for me too, and then that really shows their personality when I'm snapping away these photos, and I think it really does capture the best of them. I work well with animals, they work well with me. I just have a ton of really wonderful rescue and shelter connections in Minnesota, and there's so many animals that need help. I just have such a strong passion and connection for that, and I just know that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
I do is good.
I would say anybody can really make a difference. Whether you are gonna go to a shelter and play with the cats, walk a dog, giving them any attention at all. I've left there, bawling my head off multiple times, just going, what can I do, what can I do? Pushing certain animals on social media, doing anything I can.
When you snap as many pictures as Amber has, you meet countless animals that grab hold of your heart.
There was 2 pit bulls actually, Lady and King, and they, for whatever reason, you could just see it in their eyes. They were so loving and so kind, and lots of time bully breeds don't really get as great of a chance.
Who's a good girl?
I instantly connected, and I pushed and rooted so hard for these animals, and luckily they got pulled by a rescue. Just knowing that they got out of there safely and are laying on someone's couch waiting for their forever family is everything to me.
Thanks to Amber's pictures, adoption rates continue to rise, with many dogs now heading home, the pick of the litter.
Give shelter and rescue dogs the chance, and cats of course, and hamsters, or any other kind of animal. It is not their fault that they're there. It's most likely the human's fault that got them there. They are the most grateful animals. They will cherish every treat and every toy, and they will just be your best friend. So I say give them a chance.
Previously on America's favorite daytime drama, Lake Minnetonka. Brick has a secret.
Bunny,
Yes, Brick?
I have a secret.
What is it?
We interrupt this program to bring you this important message.
The Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission, located in Spring Park, Minnesota, offers free television production classes. You heard it right. Free, free, free. All you need to do is sign up and show up to receive your special TV training. That's right, folks. That's it.
Wow, that sure looks easy.
Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help bring your idea to the big screen. Well, that is if you have a big screen.
Why, thank you. We are very friendly and knowledgeable.
You'll learn the secrets of how a television studio works.
If you can't see video, try taking off the lens cap.
Wow! Thanks, LMCC.
From studio lighting and nonlinear editing to on-location shooting, we'll guide you down the path you need to succeed. Just call us at 952-471-7125 or go to our website at www.lmcc-tv.org to get started today. Hurry in, folks. An opportunity this good won't last forever.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
So, you're not mad?
Of course not, you big lug. I just wish that you would have told me about LMCC's production classes. Maybe next time we can take classes.
Together?
Welcome back to Lakeside News. It's time once again for the Member City Showcase. This month will feature the City of Woodland, a quiet community with a rich history.
Woodland is a prosperous suburban town located in Hennepin County, with a total area of 0.8 square miles and a population of approximately 480 people. It has nearly 6 miles of shoreline on Lake Minnetonka and is located just off County Road 101 north of the Minnetonka Boulevard and within the Minnetonka School District. Woodland is part of the Big Woods that once stretched from Owatonna to St. Cloud. The first dwelling was constructed in 1867. Year-round residents settled in 1882, and in December of 1948, the village of Woodland was incorporated. Woodland is a residential community on the shores of Lake Minnetonka, now with over a century of occupancy since the land was purchased from the Native Americans. The Milwaukee Railroad and later the streetcar ran through the southern part of the city. The station still stands on Maplewood Road. Woodland is among the top 50 highest income places in the United States. It ranks above any other Minnesota city on the list, making it one of, if not the wealthiest city in Minnesota. The Deep Haven Woodland Police Department serves the area on a 24-hour, 365-day basis. To reach Deep Haven Woodland Police Chief Corey Johnson, call 952-474-7555. For the last 44 years, Woodland has had a contract with the City of Wayzata for fire protection and ancillary services. To reach Wayzata Fire Chief Kevin Clapridge, call 952-404-5337. The Woodland City Hall is located just off Minnetonka Boulevard at 20225 Cottagewood Road in Deep Haven. To contact City Hall, call 952-474-4755. For more information, visit www.cityofwoodlandmn.org.
Coming up after the break, we'll preview Maple Plains' upcoming Centennial celebration. Lakeside News returns in a moment. Meet the Coopers. This all-American family is trying to decide where to go on vacation this summer. Dad wants to take the boys hunting, but Mom sure won't allow that. Here's a suggestion. How about a can't-miss, family-friendly, classic car show in the greatest town in America, Victoria, Minnesota? What do you say, boys?
Gee, Dad, sounds swell.
Don't forget about the dogs. What about Arnold? And so their journey begins. The bags are packed, ducks are all in a row, and only 5 hours behind schedule. Careful, Bobby. That's not a toy. Uh-oh, looks like someone was looking at the map upside down again. Don't take it personally, Mom. With a stroke of luck, the Coopers are back on track. Almost there, boys. Hey, boys, let's behave in the back. You don't want your dad to turn the car around. Hey, and what's that? There it is, Victoria, Minnesota. And it's in color. Look at all those classic cars. What a sight. Be sure to drive your ride to our classic car night in downtown Victoria, Minnesota. Wednesdays from 6 to 9 p.m. June, July, August, and September. Don't miss it. And come on down to Victoria.
I'm Jen Olson, State Senator from Senate District 33, which serves all of the Lake Minnetonka communities within Hennepin County. I always appreciate the opportunity to come and be a part of Capital Update, and also I welcome hearing from many constituents who say they have watched the program. So thank you for the wonderful service that you give to our whole area at Lake Minnetonka Cable Communications.
Meet Butch. This troubled teen is always looking for a good time. Today, he's only got one thing on his mind: the Maple Plains Centennial celebration. Butch Sr. won't shell out the keys, so this larcenous lad has got to find his own wheels. Bingo. Hey fellas, it's time to celebrate 100 years of history. Only a few expired tabs later, and Butch and his gang are on the run from the fuzz. Wildly racing from one vessel to the next, Butch gets closer to his beloved destination. The search is on for this teen in turmoil, who will stop at nothing to join in on Maple Plains' fun and festivities. But the boys in blue are closing in, and they've set the perfect trap. Under arrest, Junior Jailbirds, and you've got the right to remain excited, because the coppers are taking you downtown to the Maple Plains Centennial Celebration on August 18th. Sing Sing can wait, because even the fuzz don't want to miss this action-packed event. Visit www.mapleplain.com for more information. Coming up next, Cooking with Barb. Our favorite culinary expert will create another delicious dish for summer. Lakeside News returns in a moment.
Joe. Stevens. Eric, over here. I'll take him right there. All right, thank you. Thank you. Right here.
Here's what's coming up on First Responder TV. Everyone's favorite master of avoiding danger, the LMCC safety expert, stops by to give you some important bike safety tips. I'll talk to Matt Hale from AAA about their involvement with the South Lake Safety Camp. Scam Alert will give you an update on scams that have been targeting citizens in the lake area. And we'll highlight some upcoming public safety events and give you some important fire prevention tips and safety source.
First Responder TV airs daily on LMCC's Channel 12.
Hi, I'm Barb Calhoun, and this is What's Cooking. Well, for me, what's cooking today is memories. Ruth Garlock is with me, and I particularly asked Ruth to come and make this dish for us. She's making caramel frosting. My mother called it burnt sugar frosting.
Right.
And Ruth and I are both square dancers. She brought a cake with this to a square dance, and I said, Ruth, please come do this on the show. It just brings back all the times of my mom and my grandmother making this frosting. Right now, we have something boiling here, and I'm trying to time it, which I'm really not going to be doing much good at. So what do we have in there, Ruth?
Okay, what we have here is half a cup of butter that I melted, and then I added a cup of brown sugar. And the plan is that it should boil for 2 minutes. Okay, and we also need to add a little salt to it, so I'll do that now.
Oh.
Okay, so when the 2 minutes are up, then we're going to take it off the heat and just add 1/4 of a cup of milk and let it come back to a boil. About 2 minutes now, would you say?
Is it looking about right?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
it could probably be.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
I know this is a little tricky to make. That's why nobody makes it anymore, and I don't want to goof it up for her.
So we're going to add the 1/4 of a cup of milk now and just let it come back to boiling, which it did real quickly. Okay, and then what we do next is just add a little bit more than 2 cups of powdered sugar. So the directions say to add it gradually, so I'll do that and just kind of keep stirring it, and it gradually thickens. It's important too when you use powdered sugar, I try to make sure there are no lumps left in the sugar, otherwise you have to deal with that when you're mixing it.
A mess mixing it.
Yeah. So
while you're adding that, I want to ask you about this. I saw this. Is this recipe in this?
It is in there.
I think this is just such a neat idea. They have a family cookbook.
We get together maybe every 2 months, and we either do crafts or cook or do something fun. So we're all related.
Nice.
So it's a fun thing. Yeah.
Now that's the kind of memories that people like to make.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it will be okay. And then I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, just for a little more flavor. And that is all that's to it. It's really simple.
But it is just unique and good and wonderful.
I'm going to add just a touch more of sugar. And then I think we're ready to put it on the cake.
Okay, I just happen to have one here.
Well, that's a good thing. Barb made a chocolate cake, but I've also put this frosting on applesauce bars, and it's really good on those too.
Ooh.
I get a lot of people asking for the recipe when I've done that, so that's about it. So that looks wonderful. So I would.
It does to me.
It seems to be a favorite whenever I make it, and it just brings back a lot of memories to earlier time when.
It does to me.
Before the instant frosting and all that. So.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
So it's not as hard as I thought it was to make. And I hope some of you viewers will get brave, take the challenge. Sometime fix your family a cake with burnt sugar frosting, caramel frosting, or whatever you want to call it. Thanks so much for coming, Ruth.
You're welcome. It's fun.
I do get to eat this now, don't I?
You do, yes.
All right.
Well, there you have it. News and events happening in and around the lake area. If you have a news story or see something exciting going on, please let us know. We can be reached here at the LMCC at 952-471-7125, via email at lmcc@lmcc-tv.org, or please check us out on our website at www.lmcc-tv.org. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next month on Channel 12's Lakeside News.